Hello, my fabulous first grade friends. On today's episode of Learning with the Lions, we are going to be talking about 3D shapes. Now, yesterday we learned about 2D shapes and how they are flat. 3D shapes are not flat, they are solid. That is a huge difference between a 2D shape and a 3D shape. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some vocabulary, and then we will jump right in to identifying three-dimensional shapes. This is a face. So if you're looking right here where the arrow is, it is pointing to the triangle. I know that's kind of hard to see, but that is where it is pointing. This is a face. The face is a two-dimensional shape that makes up one of the surfaces of a three-dimensional shape. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but basically what that means is that this right here is a triangle. We learned yesterday that a triangle is a two-dimensional shape. So, the triangle is a two-dimensional shape that makes up one of the surfaces of a 3D shape. This, where this arrow is pointing, is an edge. An edge is where two faces meet. This right up here at the top is a vertex. A vertex is where two outer edges of a figure meet. Think of it like corners. Now, jumping right into identifying some three-dimensional shapes. This is a sphere. I know it kind of looks like a circle, but it's hard to make a sphere look three-dimensional. A sphere has no faces, no edges, no vertices. Zero faces, zero edges, zero vertices. A sphere looks like any ball you know. A tennis ball, a soccer ball, a baseball, a softball. Those are all spheres. The only ball that does not apply is a football. This is a cone. A cone has one face. If you watch my mouse, I'm showing you right here. This is the one face. On the bottom, the face is a circle. It has one face. It has no edges, but it does have a curve. And it has one vertex. Vertex 1, because there's only one. And it's right here at the top. This cone looks like an ice cream cone or a party hat. This is a cylinder. A cylinder has two faces. Face number 1, face number 2. They are circles. Cylinders have zero edges, but they do have curves. See, there's your curve. And zero vertices. Cylinders look like cans in your pantry. Maybe a can of soda or some green beans or maybe even soup. This is a triangular prism. A triangular prism has 5 faces. Now, stick with me. Watch my mouse very closely. 1, 2, 3. This is on the other side back here. 3, 4, and then on the bottom, 5. There are 5 faces to a rectangular prism. It has 9 edges. Watch carefully. 1, 2, 3, back, 4, 5, 6, 7, at the bottom, 8, 9. Those are the 9 edges. And it has 6 vertices, counting the points, counting the corners. Point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a pyramid. A pyramid has 5 faces, 8 edges, and 5 vertices. Let's carefully count them together. Okay, face number 1 in the front, 2 right here, 3 in the back, 4 right here on this side, and then on the bottom is 5. So those are the 5 faces, and it has 8 edges. We're going to count the bottom first. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6 in the back, 7 up the side, and 8. It has 8 edges and then 5 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a rectangular prism. It has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. This is a rectangular prism because most, 4 in fact, of the faces are rectangles. So let's count the rectangles. 1, 2, 3, then at the bottom 4, 5 in the back, 6 in the front. 6 faces. 4 of them are rectangles. Now, let's talk about the edges. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 to the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the top. 9, 10. Now the bottom. 11, 12. Those are your 12 edges, and it has 8 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is a rectangular prism, and it looks like a shoebox or maybe even a cereal box. This, my friends, is a cube. A cube has the same attributes as a rectangular prism. It has 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices, but on the cube, all of the sides are squares. Remember, going back, on the rectangular prism, I told you that 4 of the faces were rectangles. That is the big difference between a rectangular prism and a cube, is that a cube has 6 square faces. Let's count them. 1 in the front, 2 in the back, 3 on this side, 4 right here on this side, 5, and on the bottom, 6. The 12 edges, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the sides. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 edges, and then the 8 vertices. 1, 2 in the back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This cube looks like a dice, or maybe a piece of ice. Sometimes they still do have ice cubes that are perfect cubes. All right, my awesome first grade friends, that quickly wraps up today's lesson on 3-dimensional shapes. Make sure to check in tomorrow so that you can see real examples of what the attributes of 3D shapes are. I promise, once I'm able to show you, you will totally get it. Have a wonderful day.